how are you doing since?
I'm awful.
Yeah,
Horrible.
obviously it's...
I'm confused. I'm as confused as this family because, you know, I've got reports that things were looking good.
I remember talking to you. It seemed like... Because even when I was talking to you, you were like, why are you talking to me? He's going to be fine.
It's the truth as I know it, and it can't change. I mean, I'm not making any facts or facts.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be behind bars, and I'm scared.
Just so you know.
I'm scared.
It's the evening hours of November the 11th in 2022. Having just turned 55 on this very same day, Leroy Fowler is sick and in need of immediate medical attention. Standing by and able to help is Leroy's girlfriend, 64-year-old Judy Church. She does in fact call for an ambulance, but not right away. She does in her own time because she's too busy taunting her victim. "30 minutes prior to calling 911.
Hi, Judy.
Maybe you should puke and get whatever you took out of your system. You having fun? That's the way to the bathroom. He hasn't gotten far. Maybe 6 feet. I tried to help him and he pushed me right into the door jamb, so he's not taking me out with him. Why are you pulling that closer to you? You hit your head on it 5 or 6. Nice. Nice. Is that helpful? There goes the head. That's 7 times. Boy, I'm Hoping you're really enjoying those pills, honey. This has been going on for over an hour. I'm going to help you get up. Okay, well, you made it almost to the bathroom and you fell backwards and you got to start all over again.
So eventually, Judy would get around to calling 911. And Leroy, he would hang on for a couple of days and he would pass away due to organ failure. But the police, they're not buying this story about pills or some other weird substance that maybe he took voluntarily. They think that Judy might have a little something to do with this. So they bring her into the station to get a statement.
Just so you know, same as yesterday, body cams were recording. I'll probably end up just propping it here. It's easier than wearing it and getting in the way.
Okay. I'm scared.
Nothing to be scared about. Like you said. No, you're absolutely not under arrest, okay?
Want me to sit somewhere else?
No, that's fine. These things are kind of finicky. So.
You have a bottle of water? Maybe?
I do, yeah, hang on one second.
Okay.
Just grab a bottle of water.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
So my camera is on. Just so you know, it's over there.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't trying to snap you, but I just saw you
No.
deleting
I
things
get a
on
lot
your
of
phone.
things and I just don't even want to open them. They just
Yep.
scam.
We'll wait till he comes back before we talk. But how are you doing since?
I'm awful.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Obviously, it's.
I'm confused. I'm as confused as his family because, I've got reports that things are looking good.
Yeah. No, when we were talking to you, it seemed like it was
Mount Auburn Hospital.
positive.
But
Yeah.
I don't know how it all tanked from there.
Yeah. No, and we have I would argue, the best hospitals in America, to be honest. I mean, there's people that fly in from the Dominican Republic to Logan Airport to go to our hospitals, so I would think you have the best chance of survival at our hospitals, but obviously something happened.
Thank you.
You want to give me water?
Thank you.
Have you talked to his family then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's your son doing? Was he close to him?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I consider Leroy a stepson and Leroy the same.
So obviously, like I said, in your driveway, I do death investigations. That's all we do. When we met in the driveway, it was preemptive because I had talked to hospital staff and they did inform us, there was a possibility that what happened last night could happen. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we don't have the crystal ball, so everything I said last time about we come out, get our ducks in a row, pray for the best, hope I can just take the case and throw it in the trash because the person makes a full recovery and it's no longer a death, so I'm no longer involved. The unfortunate part of my job is this is what happens. I do have my recorder on as well. I know he has his body camera on. But so your son, is he at home right now then?
He's on his way.
Okay. Where was he at right now?
With his girlfriend, picking her up from school.
Okay. All right. Was she in college?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd she go to school at?
I believe NECO. I'm not sure.
NECO, do you know what it is?
Havel.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's
Northern
NECO?
Northern Nexus.
Oh.
Community college.
Oh, community college. Oh, got it. Okay. All right. So, all right. So you're probably wondering why you're here. Like I said, we need to talk about the death. Go back over the facts now that we know it's an actual death, and then move on from there. Before I start, I do need to just read you your rights.
The rights are read.
Do you understand what I've read to you? Yes. Okay. All right. This is for you. So you read your rights, and then you have the option if you want to talk to me or not. Obviously. If you can't read anything, I can read it to you if you point the pen.
So I can say, no, I'm not going to talk to you?
These are the droids you're looking for, and you will give a statement.
So I can say, no, I'm not going to talk to you?
You can say whatever you want. Yeah, yep, 100%. It's up to you. Like I said.
Can I refuse to sign this? So what does all this mean?
Yeah,
I don't understand, and I feel like I'm going to be behind bars, and I'm scared.
Just so you know.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're not under
I
arrest.
have told everybody.
Okay. Judy, I don't want to get you worked up. I don't want to get you. You are not under arrest. You are not like in custody. You're gonna walk out this door after we talk to you. I understand that this is a very intimidating thing, and it's just when you read it to people, the reaction that we're getting right now. That I can't say that's not uncommon. I'm guaranteeing you that you are walking out this door. Like you are not under arrest. Like you're not in handcuffs. We came to your house. We asked you to come here voluntarily. I'm not lying to you about that. You are not under arrest.
If we had your son in here, if we had little Leroy in here, if we had anyone else in here that we were asking, we would do the same exact thing. Okay. So it's just part of our policy when someone's at the police station that we have to give them their rights.
And you can make whatever decision you're comfortable with. I'm not pushing you on anything. Anyway, so this is going to be redundant for you. Can we rehash? So, what leading up? This goes 72 hours before the death. So it happened on Friday morning. So that's what, Thursday, Wednesday. So Tuesday morning. Can you bring me from Tuesday morning? You with Leroy, and can you bring me up to Friday morning at, I believe the phone call is 8:02. So all the time before. So I guess we'll start with Tuesday morning at 8:30 or when you woke up, whatever time that was.
Well, I'm not sure. Tuesday morning, we were both home. I had a dentist appointment.
Okay.
I can't remember, but I know I went out and got groceries. And when I came home, Leroy was gone.
Okay.
He took off in his truck. And I told my tenant in the cottage that we were coming to fix her floor. So then I had to text her back and say, sorry, he's gone, and I don't know when he'll be back. It took off on me. And, which always, makes me sad. But he did come home. And I was putting groceries away. And and he told me that he had to go over to we call it the CUNT. And because he realized she had taken his disability money goes on a prepaid card each month.
Who are you talking about?
Barbara
Oh.
Randall.
Okay. Barbara Randall, okay.
And that she took his card and he wanted it back.
Now, they're going to explain this in a moment, but I'm just going to make sure you know right now so you're not confused. Barbara's the other woman, okay? She's one woman, Barbara's the other woman.
And that was, about what time was that?
1 or 2?
On Tuesday. Okay.
I don't know what happened after that, really.
Okay.
But he didn't work on the floor in the cottage, I know that. Because it was Thursday that he crawled up under there and actually took a look. Because we had been doing so much to the yard to pack for Florida. And he got, at Wednesday,
And overall on Tuesday, how would you say he was like? So, did he seem like him his like normal self, like normal Leroy. Nothing like that was raising a red flag in your head.
Well, normal Leroy. I mean, he did what he wanted, and you don't tell him what to do. You just don't.
Okay.
And you don't ruffle the water.
And what makes you say that? Like, what's his demeanor like? Typically, like, what would make you say like about Leroy? You don't want to ruffle the water with him.
Well, he doesn't. He won't ask. Like, if I asked him, "Where did you go?" he wouldn't tell me, but he offered the information.
Okay.
So a lot of times I just assume it's over there, and when he comes home, he comes home. And that's
Is it kind of
my
like
life.
interpreting kind of almost like a one-way street? Like, I'll tell you if I want to tell you type thing.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah, I lived with it.
Yeah.
So
How
that's
long-
my, that's just how
long
much I
has
love that man.
dynamic been going on where Barbara's been in the picture as well as you? 'Cause I understand that would be challenging to say the least. Has it been like a year or?
No, longer. Since 2016.
Okay, it's like 6 years. Okay, that's been going. But prior, because how long were you with Leroy for? In like a dating relationship?
2012.
So 10 years. So would you say you had the first 4 years of your relationship was pretty, like just, I guess, you and him? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then all of a sudden, 2000.
He meets up with this woman.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay. Okay. So Tuesday wakes up, not necessarily consistently the same person.
Sometimes he's just quiet and moody, and sometimes, and you don't ask questions then, and sometimes he's really happy. He loves his dog.
Is it the dog we just salt? Okay. Okay, so then it sounds like nothing really eventful on Tuesday. So then he spends the night he's at your house, sleeps there. I'm assuming you wake up Wednesday and.
I don't remember Wednesdays.
Well, if it's
I would have to look. I would have to look around and say, well, what did we do? I mean, we watched TV.
It's like 2 days before his birthday. Maybe getting prepared for that. I don't know. Wednesday routines.
I don't recall. I really don't. I don't recall it being that.
Seems like
And it was nothing eventful, obviously.
Yeah.
And I was hoping he'd obviously go and check on the cottage.
Sorry, when you say the cottage, what's that?
Well, if you came up my back stairs, it was that house on the other side of the stairs, up the ramp.
So you go up the ramp.
Go a little further up the ramp, and on the left is a cottage. It's got the same siding and everything.
Okay. And do you own the cottage? And is that when you say he was doing the floors and stuff? Is that where he's working on? Is he renovating it for you, basically?
She had a problem. The floorboards was like sinking, and he wanted to go in and fix it. But finally, on Thursday, he said he would.
Okay. And when you say do you own that piece of property and you're renting it out? Okay, got it. Do you own the whole building that you're in and you rent to your son, I'm assuming, or maybe let him stay there, and then the third floor you rent out to somebody else? So you're basically a landlord. Is that what you do for work? Or primary source of income?
No, I'm a retired teacher.
Oh, retired. Where did you teach at?
Middleton.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
That's okay.
I can talk a lot. So Wednesday kind of sounds uneventful. Is there anything out of the ordinary that happened on Wednesday? Anything where you saw like an altered status with him?
I don't know. I'd have to look and see what happened on.
If you say look and see, what do you mean?
Well, like go look around the house
Anything
and see
trigger your memory.
what was going on.
Do you remember what you had for dinner, or do you usually cook dinner?
Usually, I cook something. Yeah.
So you remember what you had for dinner? That might help. Sometimes that.
No, she does. Yeah.
Did you order out?
Yeah, because I'll remember like this night I had steak. Oh yeah.
No.
Pizza. It's usually.
We'll just go through the list.
Sometimes he just sleeps. So maybe that's what was going on.
So you had told us the
He'll
other day that
go days without sleeping at all. A couple hours is good for him. So
And then he'll go the opposite where he'll sleep.
Does he like sleep through the day and stay up more at night? Because the other day you said he was
Yeah.
up till like 4 a.m. and
Yeah.
watched TV. Is that typical?
That is.
Okay.
But was he up until 4 a.m. or did he wake up at 4:30 a.m.?
He was up.
He was up. Yeah, I thought you said he
went
woke
back
up at 4:30 a.m.
there. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at. Did he go to bed Wednesday night? Like he didn't stay up all night or anything? 'Cause I know it's
Yeah.
a weird question.
Yeah.
He went to
It was
bed.
just-
Nothing
yep.
crazy.
Yep, because we woke up together and it was Thursday. And he's
Okay.
like, well, we got a lot to do today. You know, so he's a man on a mission when he's ready to roll.
Yep.
And he had to clean out the van. He had it all planned out. It was cleaning out the van. It's going to put the stuff that we were going to buy another trailer from his little Leroy's uncle, Billy Eaton. Oh, Leroy, he did have that conversation with Billy Eaton on Wednesday, so I do remember him talking on the phone.
Billy Eaton is
Leroy's uncle.
Leroy's uncle. He had that conversation on Thursday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So what about that?
What about what?
You were just mentioning like him talking to
Well, the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer and all that.
Right. So, just something I remember from Wednesday. That's all.
Okay. And then Thursday, wake up, normal time.
Yeah. Woke
Is
up
normal
early.
4:30? Is that what a normal
No.
day is for him?
No.
So that day wasn't normal then, 4:30.
No.
Okay. 'Cause for me, that's pretty early. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
With you.
No, I was on 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock.
Okay, so he wakes up Thursday and then.
And so we had, things to do. So I go out and he's in the van, and he wanted me to help him in the van, and then I realized I'm really not only just standing here. I got bigger fish to fry in the house, packing things up.
And this is for Florida.
For Florida,
Okay.
yeah. So, I asked him, do you need me here or can I do something else? He said, yeah, but I'll need help when this time comes. Or I'm like, okay, well, just holler for me. And he's out there working and I'm in the house working and packing. And he took the boxes of things that I'd packed, put them in the back of the van because the things he put towards the front of the van he was giving to his his stepson.
Okay.
Not blood. But.
So he's packing all day. Thursday, is it all day, half the day?
Oh yeah. By the time we got to the cottage, the sun was going down. So.
And is he driving all this stuff down to Florida then?
Oh well, there's a lot of stuff in the back of the truck. He put all the like lawnmowers and generator.
To go down there.
And wrapped it all up and put it on the forward part of the bed and everything on the end. We were bringing to little Leroy's work.
Okay.
To toss in the dumpster.
Trash.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. So is there anything that is out of the ordinary for Friday?
Thursday.
Or sorry, my bad. Thursday. Yep, Thursday.
We're just working.
Nope.
I keep doing that where I'm a day off.
Yeah. No, we just kept working and we came in and
You guys stop for lunch? Like a lunch break?
yeah.
What did you guys have for lunch?
I don't know. Maybe grilled cheese. I don't know. Sometimes he won't eat either if he's working. He just works straight through.
So the reason I'm asking was he eating enough all week? Was he getting nutrients and
Water.
He lived on pie and cupcakes.
pie and cupcakes?
So do
Yeah,
you
cookies
describe
and
his
milk.
diet is unhealthy?
Yeah, I would. As
Okay.
much as I'd try.
So unhealthy diet. Does he smoke cigarettes? Cigars?
Way too much.
Smoker?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So is that everything for Thursday, the day before? Packing, everything's normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Friday, I know that's when it gets crazy. So Friday, and just to clarify, just to make sure we heard it right, he woke up at 4:30 Friday, right? He didn't stay up all night till 4:30.
He was up when I checked on him at midnight
Oh, so
because
he
it
was
was
up. Okay.
because it was his birthday.
Okay. Yep.
So around midnight.
I went in to say happy birthday to him. Asked him if he wanted to open his presents. He said, no, I'll do it. I'll do it later. Which never came.
Did you then go to bed, or did he go to bed?
He went out in the back room, like I said.
When you say the
I'm
back
in-
room, is that
the room
one
you
with
walk
the door?
into.
That's the back room.
Yes, yes.
So he went into the back room,
Right.
and then you went into your bedroom. And then when did you next see
He
him?
would text, his kind of broken up. And then but I must have dozed, and I heard the metal we had made a pile of metal stuff that he had someone, a friend he knew, Guinea, who picks it up. And Guinea was coming at 11 on Friday to pick the metal up, but at 4:30 in the morning, I could hear from the front of the house somebody clang like a big piece on the ground, and I looked out, and it wasn't Guinea's truck. It was a different person. And I went out to the back room and I asked him. He said, no, Guinea's coming at 11. That's why I know that.
What did you ask him?
Asked him,
hey,
does he have people who work with him, or for him and pick things up? And he said no. And he said Guinea was coming at 11.
Did you wake him up, or he was still up there?
He was up.
Watching TV?
It looked like he might have dozed at the same time I did.
Okay.
But,
So was it somebody random just picking up the scraps?
yeah,
Outside?
somebody just
So it
drove
just happened to
by.
be someone driving by, grabbed the saw and everything.
Yeah. And he
So
said,
probably stealing the scraps, right? Like you guys didn't have a free sign on it, or was it?
well, it was obvious it was a pile.
Oh, okay.
Metal
So okay.
scrap.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And so I went back to bed.
This is at 4:30. Okay.
He said he'd be right in. It was around 6:30, 6:35ish. He comes into the bedroom. And I'm a light sleeper, and he woke me and he said, my legs won't work. I just fell 3 times, walking through the kitchen area to the bedroom. I had to go to the bathroom. And I said, well, let me help you. And clearly, he was legless. He's a big guy. I did my best. I got him to the bathroom. He kept telling him, hold on to the wall so you don't fall. And he did, and he peed, I guess. He had told me I was dizzy all the time. So I get him back into bed. And now I don't know if I took him to pee first.
So he wasn't complaining of his legs.
No, he told me he had fallen 3 times, but he either got into bed or I helped him pee and then he got into bed. So, after that, he said to me, I'm going to die. You know that, don't you? And I told him, stop, That's what he usually says to me, stop. If I ask questions about where he's went, stop. So it stopped. So I used it back at him. And
Why do you think he said that?
I think he knew. I think he knew things were wrong.
And that's the first time he's ever mentioned something like that?
No,
Not
he has
feeling
actually.
well?
He actually said those words to me before, and
So that's 6:30. I know the phone call was made at about 8 in the morning. What was after in that hour and a half window up until the phone call?
Well, I guess it's like 7:15 now.
Okay.
And he, where's my dog? I think he said, "Where's my dog?" Or if did he have to go to the bathroom again? I don't recall.
Referring to Salt?
Salt, yes, he loves his dog. And I think he went to reach for him and he fell out of bed. So he had wrapped himself up in the blankets and slid right off the bed to the floor. Now my bed is up, it's up high.
Yeah.
And
Did you hear a thump?
oh yeah. I got up. I put a pillow under his head
Where were you when that happened?
in bed.
Oh, so you were in bed next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Were you, okay. Sorry.
And I put a pillow under his head, thinking, oh, he'll just, whatever it is, sleep it off on the floor. But he just continued to try to get up and try to get up and try to get up. And I tried to help him, and I'd get him to a point and he'd fall and push me against the wall, the door jamb in the closet. And I'm like, this is, Leroy, you just gotta settle. I said, just stay where you are and I'll make you comfortable. But I did ask him, do I need to call an ambulance? Because as he was kind of falling around the bedroom, I just kept hoping, putting my hand or, guiding or pushing things away so he wouldn't hurt himself.
Yeah.
The sharp corner of the bed,
Oh, yeah.
Things like that. And I would ask him, what's my name? What's your name? And he wasn't responding. He didn't talk to me. And then, I guess a little after 8, he said, call the ambulance, and I did.
Okay.
Was he able to get any other words out besides that? Over the course of that time,
No.
was he talking the whole time, or just laying there?
No, he was just struggling, and even when he got to the hospital, struggling to get out of that bed. I don't know what it was in his head that he needed to, there was this something driving him.
That can happen. With like an altered mental state.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he wasn't speaking. But he did.
Did he have his phone with him or anything?
His phone would have been in the back room somewhere.
Oh. What kind of phone does he have?
iPhone.
An iPhone? What color is it?
Black.
Okay.
So just so I can get a reference, I'm assuming that I know the answer, but at the 4:30 in the morning when he came in, was he worse then, or was he worse after the fall from the bed?
He was worse after the fall.
After the fall
bed.
from the bed. So he...
At this point, he wasn't articulating any words.
Yeah.
His eyes were kind of closed.
How would you describe, like, his behavior? Like, did he seem like he was, like, high or drunk?
He was out of it.
Having, like,
He was out of it. It was like a legless drunk, yeah.
Okay, alright. So you call 911. Actually, I haven't even asked this. You two are the only ones in the second floor, right, the whole time? Because nobody else lives there? Alright, I kind of figured that, but... you call 911. Did you notify your son or anyone? Did he ever come up to, like, help Leroy?
Well, Douglas had texted me, are you okay? He did know what was going on, but the floor, he's, thumping on the floor.
Yeah. Yep. So you texted to see if you were okay. And then I'm assuming first responders came.
Yeah.
And then what? Can you just walk me through what that was?
And they said, did he take anything? And I said, I've seen this before. And I know it was winter time of the 2019. When everybody's kind of really locked up tight in their house.
Yeah.
And but very similar. I had to follow him around. In that all. He had another story going on in his head, and he spoke gibberish, and truthfully, I didn't know what to do. he had legs, you know what I mean, but he was stumbling. And I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. Now it's 2019. How did he recover from that?
He slept.
He slept. Like, slept it off. So you didn't call an ambulance? So
I did. I did.
When you say 2019, although it was similar, was it as bad as what just happened?
Yeah.
Oh, it was? And okay. So maybe he just got lucky.
Because I'd be asking him, what did you take? What did you take? And, because he left the house. And then he came back. I didn't think he would. But he came back. I didn't see him take anything.
Sorry, was this 2019 or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But, you know, all of a sudden, you know, he was somewhere else.
Okay. And when this Friday, so when you woke up at 4:30, I'll just say altered mental status. So he was in an altered mental status until about 6:30 in the house. Was he just like laying in the bed, or just like kind of watching TV? I guess I don't know what he was doing.
Ask your question again.
Like, so 4:30, like he wakes up, and then you said there was like that, like he came into you at like 4:30, saying like, you know.
No, at 6:30 he comes.
Oh, he comes into you. Okay. So, sorry, maybe I misheard then. What was the 4:30 part?
The scrap.
The scrap metal.
You heard the scrap metal. Then you.
And he was verbal and could explain to me, you know, it's not getting. He said, "Oh well, you know, if whoever's taken it has taken it. You know, it's gone."
When you went up there, did you see him eating or drinking anything? Like, does he usually have like a table with
Soda.
soda?
He takes orange soda.
Orange
soda.
soda.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that his like go-to orange soda?
kind of. You know,
Okay.
right now it is.
Does that go well with the sweets and pies, like you said?
Yes.
I'm a coffee guy myself. But.
Does he like to drink coffee?
He does not drink coffee.
No coffee.
And I don't think he's ever had a cup of coffee.
When he came in at 6:30, did he like? Did he make himself breakfast or something first?
No.
When he came in.
No. No, I don't think he can boil water.
Oh really? That's not. So that explains the pie thing. I
Yeah,
guess.
that makes that
a little
makes
easier.
more sense.
What's his normal routine in the morning? What does he do for breakfast then if he doesn't cook?
He'll ask me to make him something.
Okay.
I made him dropped eggs. That might have been Wednesday, actually.
Dropped
Wednesday
eggs?
morning. Dropped eggs, yeah, on toast.
I don't know what that is.
You crack them and boil them in water.
Oh, like eggs Benedict?
Yeah, like that.
Oh,
that,
okay.
that kind of egg, yes.
You got it. Okay.
And I cooked him too much.
Did he? So from 4:30 on until when the police get there, did he ever leave the house, go anywhere? Did he ever walk out that door and go outside to go anywhere, like where you lost sight of him? So he was.
Not that I know of.
No, you know. So 4:30 to about 8 in the morning, he was in the house.
Yeah.
And then he had an altered mental status, and then there was a basically increased altered mental status after a fall off the bed. Okay. All right, and he didn't eat anything, he didn't drink anything, he took an orange soda. He had orange soda, he didn't eat anything, and you didn't see him ingest any narcotics or anything like that. Smoke cigarettes? You see him smoking?
Ton of cigarettes.
Does he smoke inside, like the house? Okay.
So that's kind of just par for the course, the smoking. Okay. All right, and then I guess when the police, fire, and EMS come, they transport him. Hang
on one sec. He did say, "Give me a cigarette."
When was that?
Before the
4:30.
after calling, and I'm like, "I'm not getting you a cigarette."
After calling the ambulance?
Yes.
Okay.
So he did have more words to say, and I was like, "No, I'm not getting you a cigarette."
What did you think was going on?
Huh?
What did you feel like was going on with him?
He was drugged,
Okay.
Drugged.
obviously.
So he thought it was like maybe like a medical overdose or something like that. Like
No.
an overdose.
No.
Oh, that.
I don't know.
I
I don't know what that is.
I interpret drugged as.
I look at an
opposites,
overdose as, you're out. And he really wasn't out.
Okay,
was
so you're still like moving around and
mobile.
Yeah, because the overdose usually like they're nodding off and
Yeah.
like they're out. Yeah, I agree. So then he goes to Anna Jake's hospital. I remember you mentioning something about a healthcare proxy. Was that at Anna Jake's or was that at Mount Auburn?
I was his healthcare proxy.
Okay.
And they told me all his scans came. See, but here's my confusion. He's agitated still. You know, he's still trying to struggle.
do you know where he is? Does he
And I don't think he knew. Well, I don't know. I don't know because he wouldn't say my name. He didn't say his name. But you know, where's my dog? So.
How many times did he say that?
Well, he said that at home, and he said it at Anna Jake's before they sedated him. You know, the nurses all kind of looked at me like, you know, how come he's not asking for you? And I said, I take second place to the dog policy. But all of those things were good.
Yeah, I agree.
I stayed and...
So then when did they find out that he needed to move to Mount Auburn?
Well, they said that to me. They didn't have a bed anywhere.
For like higher level of care.
Yeah. They didn't have a bed there, and the closest ICU bed was at Anna Jake's.
Mount Auburn.
Mount Auburn, yes.
Okay. Why do you have to go to ICU? Just because he wasn't coming out of it? They couldn't figure out. If he said his tests were all fine.
And then, can you walk me through what's the proxy issue? Is it just the official documents not there? Because I know, like, legally, I guess I'm going to posit how proxy works. Because even, like, if you were married, would you automatically be his proxy? Or do you need
I don't...
you might need...
truthfully, you're right. I'm not sure.
I don't really know if it's, like, as soon as, you know, if it's, like, next to kin, like, legal next to kin gets it out, or if there has to be a form. But basically, you didn't have a form saying you're a proxy, so therefore you couldn't interject.
Yeah, but on all of his paperwork, my name is there.
Yeah, I know.
So...
Hospitals can be tough.
I get it. Everybody has to cover their ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, somebody needs to cover their ass because how did it tank from there? So So at 1:45...
Fourth grade? Sorry.
No, I'm Dr. Google. I look everything up and...
Oh, on Google?
You know,
Okay.
I look up all his symptoms and, you know, try... I've told him more so than anybody else what's actually wrong with him.
Yeah.
You know.
I use... Have you ever heard of DuckDuckGo?
No.
Oh, it's a search engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry.
That's all right. Oh, no, then I called the hospital at 10, too, around 10 a.m. And... No.
Came, talked to us. You've been in the dark since you talked to us. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I texted little Leroy, and he kept me informed, I suppose. And it just was all awful. It was nothing that compared to what I thought I left
Yeah.
in a hospital.
I remember talking to you. It seemed like... Because even when I was talking to you, you were like, why are you talking to me? He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I got that vibe.
I mean, wouldn't you have heard that as good news?
I would have, yeah.
Things all doing what they should. Not that your organs are shutting down.
Yeah, I wonder if, because obviously that day when we talked to the hospital, at least I got the vibe that it could take a turn for the worse. I don't know. I don't want to speak on the hospital's behalf. I wonder if it's your family. Nobody wants to go to someone and say, you know, especially because what if they're wrong and he pulls through and they're like, well, why did we say all this to her?
Right.
You know, so I don't want to speak on their behalf. I'm making an assumption why they do that. Okay, so that's Saturday, and then who notified you that he passed away?
His son.
Oh, so it was okay. So Leroy has still talked to you. He hasn't
Yes.
been like, jamming you.
And I gave him the whole story. I texted him the whole thing. You know, it's the truth as I know it, and it can't change. I mean,
well,
I'm not making
facts.
any facts or facts.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then today's Monday, so you passed away. So on Sunday, did you go back to the hospital at all? Because he passed away Sunday night.
No.
Okay, so you were home Sunday, and then he passed away Sunday night. Okay, so is there anything then? And I know we just spent a lot of time talking about the timeline of 72, and then basically like 72 hours after the incident. So we went over like 6 days. So I'm sure I missed something. Is there anything from Wednesday to basically now that I didn't ask you that you think I should know, or like an event that, like Wednesday, you're like, oh, I couldn't really remember what happened. Like, did anything pop into your head while you were talking about anything I didn't ask you during that whole time frame? No? Okay.
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, I'm positive too. How are you doing right now with the news of Leroy, obviously?
I'm in shock.
Yeah.
Man was my world. And I think his family is shutting me out. And
What makes you think that?
I don't know, just
'Cause I know you said you talked to him.
I texted Tammy, they're not replying.
Oh yeah.
The man loved me.
Yes. Yep.
I have his medical history.
Other than the orange soda. See, I'm wondering if something he took could have caused this. Did you look around for that canister at all
No.
since after that?
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were saying we would.
I haven't even touched that room.
Okay.
Any other food, drink that could have, like,
I guess allergies.
something like that
didn't
would
have
have
it.
caused him to.
He didn't have allergies.
All right. Because I did
Was
listen
he
to the.
throwing up at all?
He said that he wanted to throw up that morning.
When did he say
Thank
that?
you for saying that, because it just, I think about it, and he said he wanted to throw up, and he would cough, and some spittle would come out on the floor. This is when he's stumbling around.
Okay. So I did listen to the 911 tape, and I actually did hear you say don't take him to Anna Jake's. But and when they were transferring, I don't think they.
I don't think they have a choice, really.
Yeah, I think they kind of have to go to the closest.
You did say you thought he ingested something. So like, what made you think he ingested something?
Because I don't have a conversation that seemed normal at 4, and he's legless.
All of a sudden, yeah. So just that was kind of like the common sense.
Something.
Like.
And that I had seen it before, back in 2019.
Okay. Do you have any other questions about that timeline? Is there anything that popped into your head, like he just said throw up? Like, is there anything that popped into your head while we were talking?
No.
So anything earlier in the week? Was he vomiting? Was he nauseous at all? Like leading up to that?
No.
Or you had said the other day he was like leaning against the wall to catch his breath while he was working.
Oh yeah, he felt
So you get dizzy.
dizzy. Mm-hmm.
And how long was this happening? Was it just Thursday?
No.
Every day thing?
He'd be dizzy a lot, and I thought he was anemic, and I thought got to cook him up some red meat.
Yeah.
He complained about a month ago about the urine. And I told him you got to drink more water. Oh, that's another thing I did. I gave him water. I took him a sip of water. I said, "You're dehydrated." I was thinking his behavior might be presenting as dehydrated. I took a sip and just I don't want any more of that.
Well, he was on the floor or in the bathroom or
No, in the bed.
in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before or after the fall?
Before.
Before the fall. Okay. Oh yeah. See, that's why we ask questions, because I keep thinking of things. You mentioned carbon monoxide. In the base.
Well, that is what happens when your body expels that the carbon monoxide caused from the acid in your body. So it's elevated. That's what part of that whole.
Is that what they said at Anna Jake's? Mm-hmm. Why he might have a higher.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Not that carbon monoxide was the cause, but anything was worth looking into. I even told little Leroy last night. He kept saying there's an unknown toxin in his blood. And he said it wasn't Perks, it wasn't Coke, it wasn't, I don't know, whatever else it could have been. And it's an unknown. And I guess everybody wants to know what the unknown is, and so don't I. And then I said, well, he cleaned out the basement and he crawled up under the cottage. There was obviously evidence of critters. And maybe he, because I've heard, rat poop, you smell it, you can die.
It's nasty stuff.
And so I mentioned that. I mean, that could have been it. And he got back to me and he said, no, the doctor's, he's already gone. He's brain dead.
When was he cleaning out the basement area you showed us? What day was that?
Thursday,
the day before. He was cleaning out the basement area. And then you were thinking that, so the doctor told you about carbon monoxide, is that why?
Right. Well, I think I Googled it, and I said, what is he expelling? That's why he says that told me that was another good thing, that his body's expelling the carbon monoxide.
So that's
caused from the acid in his pH.
That's why you thought possibly your basement if it had.
Yep.
But you and your son never felt like any effects of anything.
No.
Do you still think that could be a thing? That like the basement could have had carbon monoxide?
I'm certainly looking into it.
Okay.
I'm calling
His
it.
little room is right above that too, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
And so, and then I thought in the back room there, in the ceiling, there's mold. I said, but maybe it's mold. And I'm throwing out there at every possible.
It's all stuff you breathe in, so.
Right.
When he told you he fell a couple times, what was your reaction? Were you surprised by that?
Yeah, I was actually.
Did you ask him to explain it a little bit?
I asked him if he was okay. That's really, he made it to the bedroom.
When he says I fell, what do you picture in your head? Like just standing up and wiping
Stumbling.
Or like kind of like unsteady?
I didn't hear it, so it couldn't have been like a big, like the noise created when he was around the room.
Sorry. I was listening. What did you say?
Just about him stumbling and falling.
Okay, sorry.
So I was like rat poop.
Rat poop, yeah.
You're just clutching at straws to think.
I mean, I've heard of actually the pigeon feces. You can get it's something in your lungs. It's I know a firefighter that it happened to. It can cause some disease. I heard the term. Okay. All right. So, do you have anything else on the timeline? No. Anything that's because things are popping in.
Well,
our
as they do pop up, I will, definitely call you.
I have my business cards too. But so I'll let you know too. Kind of extension on here. No, it's not. Okay, so I do know. So obviously we've been doing our invest. Well, he's been on it since Friday. I was notified Saturday. Death investigation is what we do, but we have been able to talk to the hospital, and we had preliminary results of what that toxin could be, and antifreeze was detected in his system. So that's what the preliminary results are. We need to wait till the official lab results come back. But we talked to the doctor. That's what is preliminarily determined to be in his blood. So that's why I was asking you about suicide, things like that. Trying to figure out how that could have got in his blood.
I don't even know if we had antifreeze at the house.
Okay.
Sometimes cleaners, windshield washer fluid.
True. Sorry. I think I interpreted it's a preliminary test result. It's not the lab result came back and said antifreeze, just preliminary. So take it with a grain of salt when I say antifreeze. But something I guess maybe a cleaner or a toxin or something.
So you're thinking he drank this himself?
Homemade alcohol.
I'm trying to figure out how he could have
moonshine stuff, something like that.
Like you said, he had. I don't know. I don't want to. It's your loved one, so I don't want to ever imply anything. But you said you saw him drinking orange soda in the morning, and I'm just thinking. I have to have an open mind as a detective, so I'm just thinking. Well, he was drinking something in the morning. Could that have been in there? And I'm not implying your loved one was suicidal. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to. That's why I kind of danced around it. But I'm trying to piece together how, I'll say at least a liquid toxin, maybe not antifreeze because we don't officially know what it is, how that could have got in his blood. Like, could you ever see him, I guess, doing that? Would that even make sense?
No.
No. Okay. Does he drink his orange soda? Like, is it something where he's
Right out
like
of the can.
popping a can, so it's not like it could have been he
Right out of the can.
got, okay. So the soda's out of the pitcher. And you didn't drink, because I'm assuming if that's what it is and it got in a, you had to have drank it. I'm assuming you don't eat, unless you drink it direct from like the bottle. But you said you don't even have antifreeze at the house. Or something of that nature. I'm not like an expert.
I'm not an expert on toxins either, but
Yeah.
things would be under the sink.
Yeah.
And it could be things out in the back. He likes to fix bicycles.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's any toxins in that.
And you
Kind
kind of now me telling you what I know, but like you don't see him doing that. Then that's not like a thing. Okay.
No, not ever. He kind of likes himself. You know, he's a
Okay.
he's a private man. He's a proud man.
Yeah.
Likes his world to be his own world, you know, and not fodder for the rumor mills.
Okay.
So, just
Yeah.
knowing that about him, it would be just total opposite.
Of what he would
To
do.
drink
To
something.
just like do something like that.
Right.
Okay, because yeah.
But then he said to me, "I'm going to die." Which is fun, which is odd. Like I said, he usually says, "You're killing me," and we laugh about it.
Do you know what he drank out of that morning? Does he pour it in a cup or anything? Or like there could be.
No,
Like,
the can's still sitting on the little rack there, or a can of orange soda. I'm
Okay.
assuming.
what do you mean by like a little rack?
Well, he puts up a little thing so you can
Like a shelf.
It's like a.
Is it in his like bedroom area, or the kitchen?
in the back room?
In the back room, he
Yes.
has a little rack.
Right,
And
so
he
we
put.
can-
And he put his orange soda there. Okay, and that's in a can. So, yeah, I don't want to imply that he did anything to himself, but I'm just trying to like.
for mistake.
Yeah.
It could have been something leaked on something.
But even if there's not antifreeze even in the house, so it's like, could he have any in his truck?
He could have cleaned out the van that day.
Well, you keep saying the van. There's a trailer in front of the house.
Yes, and his black truck
So where's the van?
right in the driveway.
And when I'm looking at the house from the street, is the driveway left or right?
From the street, right.
Right. Okay. So there's a van there. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was your parking area. Okay. Okay. So we've also been told that Leroy in the past has thought that he's been being poisoned by somebody, and he doesn't feel good, and it's been an issue. So we're trying to piece together how he feels that way, and then he has what they determine to be antifreeze in his system.
Okay. I don't know how there's antifreeze in his system.
Okay.
I make him coffee fraps. And yeah, he's a bad boy, you know, he cheats on me and stuff.
Yeah.
And one day I'd bring him his frap and he says, "You're not trying to poison me, are you?" You know, I laughed, took a sip of it myself.
Yeah.
You know, but it was kind of an ongoing joke between us. And
When was that?
I don't know, a year, 2 years ago?
Oh, so he's been going with this joke for a while then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, just us fooling
Yeah.
around that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like right that, a Wednesday, we watched a lot of true crime because now that's popping into my head.
You watch true crime, but you recorded your own crime with your cell phone? That's terrible.
Yeah.
He says, when I get to Florida, I think I'll become a serial killer.
Okay.
And so I just keep looking at him, you know, like, you know, but you wouldn't kill me.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, he just had this look in his face, like, you know, yeah, I'm going to become a serial killer.
Now, isn't this what we all want? The person that supposedly loves us the most to say something terrible about us when we die?
He met Eileen Warnos.
I don't know who
She
it is.
killed men down in Florida,
Oh,
and because he was homeless down there way back when, and she told him, "You're a good kid. Get out of here. You don't belong here." Instead of killing him.
Really?
Yeah.
Eileen who?
Warnos.
Warnos? Is she a serial killer?
She was assassinated. Well, I mean, executed, electrocuted.
so she was bad. Huh?
She was a serial killer, and she
I'll need to
got
read
the
that
death
book.
sentence. So anyway. So it was a story on TV, and he just gets this idea in his head. And,
Yeah, so maybe
but
active
we, and
imagination.
I look at him like, and he'd just be everyone, I'd be watching TV, and every time I look over, he'd be staring at me, giving me a look like.
What channel does he watch true crime on?
I think it's called True Crime.
Is that the channel? Oh, okay. I use like Netflix, so I'll be honest, I don't really watch online TV anymore.
Okay.
So there's a channel called True Crime, and he watches True Crime.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like True Crime?
Once in a while, I watch them. I call them the murder shows. You watching the murder shows?
Do you relate more to the detectives or to the serial killers like he does?
I don't want to know anything about the serial killer. I like the process.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, because that was surprising you said he relates to the serial killer. I feel like most people watch it to, like, see what the detectives do and the legal, and how they solve the crime, as opposed to, I guess that'd be the opposite thing, though. So, I'm just trying to piece it together. If the test results do come back that it is antifreeze, is there any enemies of Leroy? Is there anyone that you could see doing this? Anyone that would have the ability to do it?
Well, there's Barbara. She's batshit crazy.
Okay. Would she have like the motive or drive to do that? Like,
Yeah, because he leaves. He comes back to me. He always comes home to me. I don't talk to her. I don't want to see her. I don't even want to bump into her. She's just evil incarnate.
Evil in what?
Incarnate.
Oh, okay.
She's just presents. She's, she has all her little minions that do things for her. And I'm like, what? Doesn't anybody have their own brain? Can't they think for themselves? And I'm not just saying that because I hate her.
I know you love Leroy. Right? So did she like love him, or was she just kind of like he was like a side piece to her, and like you could maybe see her?
I think she loved him too.
Okay.
If evil can love.
Yeah.
what did you think about Florida? Like, did Leroy talk about her?
She just
Like, you guys are going to be moving down there, right?
right.
Did he ever talk about her in
No.
regards to Florida? Like,
No,
I'll never
no.
see her again. I don't care.
Yeah, he would say things like that to me. I got to get out of here. He kept saying, "I got to get out of here."
But he never mentioned how she felt about it to you, because obviously he wouldn't be around her anymore. Did he say that
Right.
she's pissed off? Like,
Right.
Did he ever say that he told her?
I guess I can't really answer that question. I don't know.
Not sure. He never.
I don't want to speculate.
But he never said anything to you.
Let's put it this way. At her house, I'm probably the CUNT word.
Yeah.
And at my house, she's the CUNT word.
Yeah.
So
Does he kind of not bring her up around you?
yeah, he will every once in a while. And mostly it's because she's as dumb as a bag of rocks. Thinks she knows everything. Thinks she's knows Leroy's father and Leroy's father issues, and these people are past dead before he even met this woman. And how do you know these things? And but she was very manipulative, and she'd do anything to have him back.
So you could see her being capable of.
I'd be the one being poisoned. You know what I'm saying?
So would you not see her being capable of doing something to this to Leroy? I know you said maybe to you, but could you see her doing that to Leroy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so if we found antifreeze in your house,
Okay.
right? What would you say if we found your fingerprints on the antifreeze?
It wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be. Okay.
Nope. Unless I bought it, but I don't even remember buying antifreeze. I mean, what do you
If you
need
did,
antifreeze for?
It's your car.
Is it in your radiator?
Yeah, your
Keep
car.
things from freezing?
Yeah, we live in New England. It's November.
Cools
I
the
mean-
engine.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, and it,
all right.
and it prevents freezing.
Well, usually that, if I get an oil change, don't they do stuff like that?
Okay, so it wouldn't be
So
an antifreeze in your house. Your
No.
fingerprints wouldn't be on the antifreeze.
Motor oil bottles, any of that.
That's
not
more
my-
like Leroy buys that type of stuff. Would you do a polygraph so we could just clear you and move on to the next person?
Yes.
Okay.
But of course, now my heart is like beating.
Yeah.
Yes, but
But
absolutely.
our
I have
thing-
nothing to hide.
Because my thing is, I just need to check the box, go to the next thing. You've told me some other things about other people where I need to start looking, but with my job, I need to be thorough with one person and then move to the next and then move to the next. Death investigations are just a lot more
No,
like the shows. By the
I will
numbers.
do it. I will do it. I'm just
saying I'm
scared.
gonna. I'm not saying
I don't
I'm
want
gonna,
to do it right now. Please don't.
I'm not saying that. These are hypothetical questions.
yes.
I'm not saying I have your fingerprints on an antifreeze bottle in your house. I'm not saying I'm sitting here.
Right.
I've been in your house today for like 30 seconds. I'm
Right.
not saying
Just like you wouldn't find, his fingerprints on a pot or a pan.
yeah. All right. So these are just hypothetical questions that I'm asking. Can you understand like where we're coming from? Like obviously why we have to ask these questions. I understand it's uncomfortable.
I want answers.
Yes.
I'm
And
just.
the family wants answers. Everybody wants answers, and like I said, I know it's preliminary test results of some toxin. So who knows? But until the final results come back, I mean, it
Take
could.
the can of orange that's still sitting. I haven't touched that
Yeah.
one. I stand there saying, I know I got to look for that little container, but.
Okay. And I do know when you were sitting out there before we came in, like you had your phone, and I saw you deleting messages. But you said those were
They try to.
junk mail type things.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her right now?
You prepare his food. Did you put anything in it?
Did I put
Did you
anything?
put any poison in his
No.
food or drinks?
No, I didn't.
So you tell me you did not poison him?
I did not poison him. I loved him. I wouldn't harm a hair on that man's head.
You weren't upset that he's bouncing back and forth between you and Barbara.
It upsets me, but, he comes home to me. He loves me. We have the future, the plan.
Has he ever been sick before? Like, just not feeling good?
No.
Around you? Or you have to,
No,
like,
it's
take care-
usually.
Do you have to take care of him at all?
Well, rub his back hurting.
When was that? Like, what was that about?
To rub, if he asked me to rub his back,
I know, but
How would I
are
take
you
care
thinking
of
of a
him?
specific, example?
no, we just ask your question
Have you ever
again.
had to, like, take care, like he's feeling sick or ill?
I take care of him.
I know, like, when has that happened?
He's never ill. He's hardly ever ill.
I don't think that's strengthening her case at all.
Okay.
I've never heard the man throw up in my life.
Is there any reason why Leroy's family would say that you were poisoning him? Because I know you mentioned you went right to the coffee drink. Or milk. Is it a milkshake? Is it ice cream or something?
Coffee, ice cream, milkshake. Frap.
Coffee, ice cream, frap. So,
I said
Why
that
would
to
they- why
Tammy
would
the
they
other day. Just the other day. And that's why they got it in their head. It was a joke
okay.
between Leroy and I.
Okay.
He's always saying, they know how much I love that man.
Yep.
So,
I have to ask the questions.
because that's fresh in her mind.
So
I've done something.
Did you tell her that on the phone or like text or talk? You talked to her in person? Well, not in person.
I was talking.
Okay. So you think that got in her head? Because did you tell her that? When did you tell her that? What date was that?
Thursday.
Was that Friday?
Friday.
When he was already in the hospital?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then was that Friday morning, afternoon, night?
Well, it was when I got home because I didn't tell anybody anything. It's probably what Leroy would have wanted me to do until I had some answers.
Yeah, get the facts. Yeah.
And so I got home around 6:30. They intubated him around 6. I I never knew. It's not like on TV. They just stick a hose down your throat. They actually stop you from breathing.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
They give you a medicine. And I was in the room and I heard them talking, you know, give him 100 or 125. And they said because of his size, give him 125. I didn't know what they were talking about. And the nurse said, and, you know, this whole tray of stuff in preparation. And when I heard that his heart, they stop your heart, I just went whoop in a full-blown panic attack. And I had to leave and I went out to the waiting room. I left my bag there. So I had to call, can somebody just bring me my bag so I can go home?
So you think then Tammy just has it in her head because of the joke. How did that conversation come up? Because obviously I'm going to ask Tammy about that. How did that conversation come up with Tammy? Like, what brought you to mention the coffee frat?
I don't know. I know there was something, but I don't know.
Okay.
I think we were just talking in general.
Were you talking about... Well, actually, it must have been... No, because was it... Did you say you told the family later that day because you wanted to wait to get the facts? You must have told it, that night. So was that then, like, your first phone call to Tammy? Like, hey, Leroy's in the hospital, blah, 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 talking about all this stuff. I'm assuming you talked for a while. Not like... I'm sure that wasn't, like, a quick...
No, we talked
1 minute phone call.
We talked quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then the coffee milkshake comes up. That's in her head now.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But we did. I know there was a reason.
Yeah, I mean, there had to have been some reason. Was she trying to figure out... I mean, was she asking the questions like we asked? Like, did he eat something? Did he drink something? Did he take drugs? Like, I mean, because I'm assuming... If that was me, I would have a million questions.
I don't remember the conversation.
Okay.
I do remember saying that to her, though. So that's in her head. But
Okay.
surely, they can't think that's true.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I've done everything for that man in the name of love. Everything. To want him dead?
Yeah.
No. Never.
Why would Leroy be telling his family that you're poisoning him? I know you kind of said it's the true crime
Because
thing.
he's a little fucking pissant liar, is
Okay.
what he is.
Does his brain kind of, like, you kind of implied with the shows?
He thinks he's a genius and he talks like a dope.
Okay. So you think he's basically just fabricating that
He's
stuff?
he's because he wants answers. And
Oh, sorry. Leroy Sr.
oh my
Sorry,
God.
yes.
Oh God, no.
Sorry.
So
No, time out. Sorry. Let me back up. There's two Leroys.
Yes, I know.
Completely
It's
understand the
confusing.
Because when you were answering that, I was surprised.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry. So Leroy, I'll say Sr. Why would he tell his family that he thinks you're poisoning him?
I don't know. I don't know the context of the conversation. It could be. And he said me that I was.
Yes.
I can't answer that. I can't even tell you why he would say something like that.
Okay. I know he told his family that when he's at your place and when he leaves, he feels better when he leaves, and he thinks that you're poisoning him with the coffee milkshakes. He's told his family members that. I'm asking why Leroy Sr. would say that, not Leroy Jr.
I don't know.
Because I'll be honest with you, I've spoken to Tammy, I've spoken to Bill, I've spoken to Leroy, I've spoken to Mike Hawkins. Obviously, I've spoken to you. I haven't spoken to Barbara yet, but I've been working this ever since I got the call. And what if I told you that right now we are doing the search warrant on your house, like I told you in the lobby,
Okay.
and there is antifreeze in your kitchen?
I don't know anything about it. You won't find my fingerprints on it.
Do you know why there would be antifreeze in your kitchen?
Do I know why there would be? No, I
Because
don't.
I know, like me, I usually, like I have gasoline for my lawnmower. I leave it in the shed though.
I don't know. I don't know why Leroy would say that.
He told it to Michael Hawkins, and then the sister, Tammy, is also aware of it.
I don't know. If you're looking to me be the bad guy, you know, they're putting the blame on me, and they're just going to focus on me, and it isn't me. I
Do you
don't
think
know.
there's antifreeze in his system?
I don't know. No, why would I? Why would he drink it? As I told you, the man loves himself. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. That floors me.
Have you ever seen the antifreeze in the kitchen before? If we just found, and this isn't an if, we just found antifreeze in your kitchen. So have you ever seen antifreeze
No.
in your kitchen? So
No.
you weren't aware that it was
Nope.
that it was there.
No.
Is it typical to keep those types of items in the kitchen?
I wouldn't put antifreeze in the kitchen.
Did Leroy put any, did he store anything in the kitchen?
You saw my kitchen, correct?
No, I did,
It's
yeah.
a mess. And where things are being put, could be willy-nilly at this point. But I don't even know what a bottle of antifreeze looks like, first of all.
Okay.
I would never store it under my sink where I put my, regular cleaning utensils and rags and things. It would be my choice. So,
When you make the coffee shakes for him, how are they blended?
on a ninja machine?
If we took the Ninja machine and tested it, would there be antifreeze in it?
No.
Okay. What about the dish towels? If we tested those, would that have antifreeze on them
No.
from washing the dishes or anything?
Antifreeze? Oh, no.
Yeah, like
no.
you clean something and then it transfers on to the dish towels, and then you test it and it comes back.
No. Shouldn't be.
Can you understand the questions I'm asking?
Yes,
from
I am.
my point of view,
I understand
as
you.
somebody who doesn't know you and Leroy through a hole in the wall.
Right.
I just met you on Saturday.
Right.
And like I said, my job is to facts are facts, and I talk to everyone. I know you said the family wants to pin it on you and just make you the bad guy. That's not how I do my job. I don't just look for the easy out. I leave no stone unturned. I look everywhere, and then whatever the facts are, the facts, essentially. Do you have any questions for him?
How do you usually make one of his fraps? What goes into it?
Just coffee ice cream, milk, and coffee syrup.
Coffee syrup. So you don't buy coffee ice cream? It's just
Yeah,
vanilla?
coffee ice cream.
Oh, and there's extra coffee syrup that goes in. What kind of coffee syrup do you usually use? Is it?
It begins with an A. It's a big bottle. It's on the counter.
You buy it just from supermarket, Walmart, something?
Market Basket.
Market Basket. Which aisle do they sell that in? Is it with the dessert stuff?
No, I think it's where syrup is. Like a
Like maple syrup?
Maple syrup.
Okay. Or chocolate syrup and strawberry, chocolate milk stuff. Okay.
So with your phone, we are going to search it. That was in the warrant. So are we going to find anything about search histories on antifreeze or messages about antifreeze, and why would those be there?
No.
No. Can we have your passcode for your phone? What's your passcode?
5896.
You know Leroy's password for his
No.
phone?
No.
Did he use, was it numbers or did he use a design?
I don't know. He was very private about his phone because obviously,
When you said you Google a lot, is that on your phone or do you have a laptop
on my phone.
on your phone?
Do you have an iPad or a tablet, just the phone?
Yeah.
Do you have a Gmail account?
What's your email? Is there any relevance to 99?
No, it was
Some
just a number that
quirky or
popped up.
anything?
No.
So, just Leroy was with you for a few days. before Friday. Something happens, he goes to the hospital, they find antifreeze in him. It had to get there somehow. So, how did it get there?
I don't know.
Do you think when we test his drinking containers that we will detect antifreeze in it?
Maybe. If you're telling me he ingested it,
I'm saying preliminarily.
but my hands will not be on that can.
Okay.
Well, actually, because I put them in the fridge for him.
Yes.
Do you recognize this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Just one of my notebooks.
Is it like a diary or?
Oh, it's got a lot of things on it. A mixture of things.
How are you, like, coping with him leaving and going to Barbara's? And does that drive you crazy? You get upset when he goes. So say he goes for.
Yes, I get upset. Of course, I get upset,
So-
but I don't do anything about it. He comes home and, he has little ways of making it up to me, and everything's fine again. We're happy and laughing, and no, I don't. Did not kill that man. I think I need a lawyer. This is sounding ridiculous to me.
Okay. If you want a lawyer, that's fine. Is that what you like to do? Mm-hmm. Okay.
What does that say? I don't even know, because I write things all the time.
You want me to read?
Yeah,
what
what's
this
that
says?
say? In capital letters.
You asked for a lawyer, so you kind of put me.
Oh, okay. Forget it.
I can give you a.
You can read every book of mine. I will.
I can give you a minute if you want, and then I'll come back in and I can reread your rights. But since you brought up a lawyer, I have to at least give you time to think about that, as well as the opportunity of a
Okay.
phone if you want to make a phone call.
Okay.
If you have changed your mind and you want to talk about this after I've afforded you a phone call and give you your rights again, I'm willing to do that. But like I said, I'm a rule person. You ask for a lawyer, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to
Alright.
push it. So does that phone work for her? Like the outgoing calls? Do you have to press anything?
You just got to dial 9 first. You've done that before, right? Do you want to call somebody?
We're going to give you that. We'll leave the
I
room.
can't leave?
Well, we're going to leave the room. And no, you are free to leave. You're not under arrest.
Okay.
But you asked me about this. You wanted to talk
Yeah,
about it. So I'm just letting you know. If you asked for a lawyer, if you want it to be over, it's over. If you want to talk about this, then we'll obviously step out, give you the opportunity to use the phone. Whether or
No.
not you use the phone, that's up to you.
No, I want to go home.
Okay, you want to go home. All right. Like I said, I'm a
I-
rule person.
Everyone writes things down. It's a way to vent. It's a way to get things out.
I have
And
to. I'm sorry.
I know.
I have to stop.
Well, then
because you asked
I'm
me.
just saying,
No,
and
I'm not trying
you
to be
can
rude.
find all kinds of things that might look like, but I don't know how the antifreeze got here.
The time now is 5:36. I'm going to end the interview.
Although Judy asked for a lawyer, she already had said plenty to make a jury of her peers look at her with a side eye. That, combined with the video of her taunting the supposed love of her life, was just too much evidence that revealed her lack of empathy for the victim of her crimes. In the end, she would be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for taking out her man rather than packing a bag and calling a cab. I certainly hope you enjoyed another episode of They Caught Me. Do your boy a favor and share this episode. Don't let YouTube bury this channel. They've already taken the measurements of the coffin, but you let them know that we mean something to you. But as I sign out, I hope you have a terrific week, and I'll catch you kind folks again right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time.